Hello and welcome to the first episode of JMakes 3B, where I'm going to just be sort of talking about the designs that I'm working on, and in this case it's going to be a lightsaber that I had designed. So let's see. So this design, we can just sort of rotate around it, has some fancy texturing in this pattern, and I'm just going to play through the timeline and then I'm going to go back and sort of talk about each section. So I'm just going to hit play. And one of the things that I don't super like about this timeline playback is that while it shows the modeling steps, I spent a good part of my time in sketches making how big everything was going to be, how everything was going to be set up. So by turning it into just the modeling features and completely ignoring the sketches, you lose some of the design process. So going back, we can just completely turn off the body and start looking at sketches. So in this one, you can sort of see some ideas I had, that I have an outer shell, I have the button, I have the different sections through here, I have this end piece that are all in one sketch. So I basically went down to here as my first sort of thought process. And then in the next sketch, that's just to help cut this because the original sketch wasn't set up to do that. Then we have the button sketch, which was to do this little indenting here. Then the sketch that had this piece. So this was really interesting. I decided that I wanted it to pattern nicely, so you can see they meet just there. And in order to do that, what I needed is for it to be a certain angle. I believe this was 1/12 of 360 degrees, so 30 degrees split. And then I used that distance when I did this sketch, so that when these get extruded, they take up the correct amount of space. And then I have that one, and then I have this final sketch, which is for the ending area, where you can see I just have the details of these pieces, and then, yeah. So this is a lightsaber I put together, and actually if you hear a printer in the background, this lightsaber is currently printing. Some of the parts are done, some of the parts are still being printed, and I have the split version. So I've done a few lightsaber prints, and most of the time I'll do something like this, where I have the original lightsaber, and then I'll keep the pristine copy, if you will, and then I'll make another copy, which is where I do my print preparation for it. So in this case, this is what the print preparation for this looked like. You'll notice in this one that the end is cored out, but then you get that far in, and the rest of it is solid. So one of the things I had to do was decide how big I wanted my core piece to be, and do that throughout the entire thing. And then, like, this piece, making sure it has the correct thickness, that it'll be fine. And you'll also notice that this doesn't have separate colors anymore, that I decided it would be way too much to try and do these as separate pieces. And this is actually one of the pieces that I've already printed, and it came out really nice without having the like two color pattern going on. So most of this, to get it ready for printing, was literally just coring out the lightsaber, combining this, and then separating everything to make sure it would assemble correctly. And in this case, this piece actually goes on before the button goes in place, because the button goes up, as you can sort of see here. The button would block the path of the shroud, I guess. So yeah, this is a lightsaber I put together, and this is just a little video about the design. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more.